It's afternoon. It's 2:30. It's Saturday. Where are we at? I have most of my week done. I think I'm on Thursday and I'm going to Friday. So I'll be done that in a few minutes. Probably not yet, within the hour. And moving on to other stuff. So what's happening in my world right now? My sister-in-law sent an email saying, and then she called, that originally her plans had been to come next Thursday from Arizona to Toronto and to visit Marley. Now the person who was supposed to pick her up at the airport cannot, so she needs a ride from the airport. And she's still not quite sure where she's going to be staying. Should she go home? Home has sort of been locked down in preparation for, their long stay in Arizona. So her place in Paris here is, not really accessible. Well, it is, but, it wouldn't take long, but, whatever. And she's only staying here for 5 days. So, anyway, she asked whether we could pick her up at the airport and bring her this way. And then, so I and my husband have both sent emails saying, stay with us. But that leads to her car, which is in Paris, but that would be easier to get than, to get the house going again. So, and things with Marley are not, she doesn't, obviously she doesn't know quite what the state is. And my husband was talking to her and saying, we don't really think we should go because this, and this. And then he realized that she didn't really understand what it meant to be in the latter stages of cancer like that. And whatever. So she might be coming to stay with us for a few days, which would be kind of cool. Her son might be coming. My kids haven't said a thing, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm thinking that my daughter invited her to the wedding because of her grandmother, because of her being her grandmother's friend and the only, sort of connection with the grandmother so she felt that there was a connection there, and that's why she invited her. Anyway, and there's no sign of snow. Apparently there's not going to be that much snow, not as much as some of you in the States are going to be getting. Nothing like your, many, many inches mark. Not us by any stretch of the imagination. We're only supposed to get, that much. And that's supposed to come tomorrow. We'll have to see. Right now it's still, overcast. The glow went away. Now it's just white or gray. My husband was kind of leery about inviting his sister because we don't really have a guest room. All we have is my son's bedroom and my husband's office, which is in my daughter's former bedroom. So even his office, my daughter's former bedroom, is still full of my daughter's stuff. And my son's bedroom, which he hasn't really lived in for many years, is still his bedroom, which is a storage area for boxes. When he moves from one place to another in Guelph, his boxes live here. And when he comes for Christmas, he sleeps there, but that's, we wash the bed sheets then, and then otherwise the cats live in the room and the boxes live in the room, and that's it. And making your way from the door to the bed needs a path. It's disgusting how my husband is able to exist in a place like that. See a little of the kitchen that I lose control of every now and then. And my son, well, what does he have in the way of choice? His room in his place is fine, But here, his room is chaos because my husband just, when he gets given something, put it upstairs, he puts it in my son's room. And I really don't know. I have no idea. His mother was not like that ever. So somewhere along the line, there's my husband, and there's no other like him. So I've just allowed the upstairs to be theirs, be his, and I take as much care as I can of the downstairs. So that's it. Of the in-between. The basement is his again. It's out of control too. My poor treadmill. Anyway. Yes, so we'll see what kind of snow we get tomorrow. But I better get back to my emails, which keep on dropping in. I had a little trouble with my mail last week. I sent the dictation photograph via my email to this computer, and then I did the sentence for the dictation while my students in the afternoon were busy doing something. So I did that, and I emailed myself. The picture made it here. The sentence never made it here. So I thought, what's going on with my email? So I told my husband, and I even resent it while I was home, and it never made it. And various things were going on with my email, and so he called up our service provider and said, what's going on here? And they worked through all sorts of things with him and then with me. And then they said, it's not us, it's Mac, mail, that's causing the problem. And my husband said, what? No way, it's your Yahoo. And because Rogers is in partnership with Yahoo. So anyway, whatever. I said something to the guy who was chatting with me, and he got a little huffy. Didn't really get huffy, but it was my husband who said something, and I texted it, and then a little bit of huffiness got him. And I just, it's okay, it's go away. And I signed off, and then all of a sudden everything popped up and started working again. So ever since then, things have worked. So one way or another, things have been fixed with my email, but they were acting up. And I don't know whether it's Rogers Yahoo or if it's the Mac. I have a suspicion it's, as my husband said, Rogers Yahoo. And they just didn't want to admit it, and then all of a sudden they fixed it. Ha. But whatever. Okay. That's all I have to say for now. Do you like the greenery in the background? I like the greenery. I just trimmed my palm. My palm, not in the greatest of shape. It's still alive. I don't know whose funeral that was from, but it was from somebody's funeral. Probably my mother-in-law. The larger plant was from my father-in-law's funeral. I keep, well, whoever gets live plants, except funerals. So those were both from people's funerals, as far as I remember. The one I have kept very well, because I do well with those, that big red-edged something or other plant, but the palm, well, it's getting leafy. It's getting big, and it's not one of those big leafed palms. It's the little leaf palms, and it's sort of starting to spread out. Anyway, ta for now. I'm gonna get back to work. See ya.